this is Juliet and we're back with another video. Today we are making a simple dust mask. These are not intended to prevent the spread of any viruses. So it's a simple dust mask. It's 2 layers of fabric. The layers of fabric we're going to be using today, I've cut at an 8x11. These are 8x11 sheets of fabric. These are woven quilting fabrics. That's the 60, 30 going each direction. I have 4 pieces of 16-inch ribbon, 2 pieces of a tearaway backing. I believe my tearaway is a 1.6 ounce right now. I'm using a 12-inch hoop, and I have my ultimate machine embroidery scissors and a stiletto always. This is our mask. It has a nose wire in it, which is a simple pipe cleaner. Join us. Yeah. So I'm at the step where I'm actually putting all of the materials into the hoop. I've loaded my design and I'm ready to go. First step that it's going to do is it's going to stitch my placement line of where I need to put the top edge of my fabric. And started to hold to make sure the machine stops and waits for me. My fabric's 2 different colors, but I am making sure that the brighter side of the fabric is on the outside and on the bottom side facing down. Line those up and start. It's gonna attach that down. And then the other 2 pieces it's going to stitch are my first 2 marks for making the first pleat. Excellent. So at this step, basically it's going to just repeat over and over. I'm just going to fold the fabric back to the back of the hoop and just give it a finger press. And it's going to attach it just a ½ an inch up in so that it creates the pleat. Fold it down, and you can see the first pleat is already there, and I'm just going to give it a finger press just to make sure that it's all nice and flat, and go for the second pleat. Ready to fold it back now, tack it down. Again with a finger press. Second pleat, we're going to tack it down, make our first fold marks for the third pleat. Finger press. the last pleat. Again, nice finger press. Excellent. So I have all three of my pleats now. Pull it back down. I'm just going to press everything down with my fingers one last time. Like that. And now it's going to sew my box to hold it all together. And I have my first pleat. This process takes about 5 minutes. We were done in 4 minutes and 54 seconds. Pleats are ready. Now for the second hooping.
Go.
So I'm gonna load the next design. This was the pleat file. So I'm just gonna load and go to my file. The file needs some holds in it. So in the color sequence, what I'm going to do is clear all. Step 1 is where it gives me my outline of where to put the pleat fabric we just made. I'm going to do color 5 and then hold because I want it to wait for me. And then I'm going to tack that down with color number 2. Color number 2 is also going to stitch the line to give us our channel for the nose wire. Three is going to tack down our ribbon, so we're going to have a hold as well, and then color 4 is the cover stitch, so we're going to hold after that and sew. So every color has a hold in it for a different process, putting down our pieces of fabric, putting down our ribbon, and trimming everything out. I'm going to apply that. Our speed we're running at is 1,000 stitches per minute. I have the 12 by 12 hoop that I'm using, and my minimum preset for my active feed is just at 2. We're ready to go. Back to the machine. Okay, so we're ready to actually do the assembly part of the mask. I have my pleats ready. I've removed the backing off of it. They're facing down. And I have my 4 strips of ribbon ready to place it when I'm ready. We're going to start with the placement stitch. Lining it up is a little bit tricky, but I've made enough of them now that really I just take my bottom line and make sure it's about 1/4 of an inch outside of my placement line, and I'll just flip it and double check, and that'll line up right inside. Tape it down. Don't want these to move. It's a lot of bulk. All right, and we're gonna attach that down. Okay, so now I'm going to take it out of the machine and loose. Take my tape off, but I'm going to save it because I need it for the ribbon. And I'm going to trim very close to my cut stitch line. Get all the extra out of the way. Now then, I'm going to take my ribbon, place my ribbon in, and I'm just going to overlap it for about 1/2 inch. Tape it in place. Another 1/2 inch. Tape it in place. The length of my ribbon pieces are 16 about. All right, and make sure to lock my hoop back into my machine. And tack it down. So it's going to tack down the ribbon nest. This hold will let me trim the excess tabs so that you don't see them later. And finish the cover stitch. Do I have a bobbin issue? I do. All right. Getting low on the bobbin. Seriously? Okay, are you ready for the big reveal? So our mask is finished. We're just gonna pull off our tape and I'm gonna pull it out of the hoop. Remove the back paper. And if you want to add the wire, which I will be adding pipe cleaner, I'm going to go in and create a hole. Only through the back layer of the two pieces of fabric. And having a piece of pipe cleaner right there. Thank you. Excellent. So I curled the tip over so it will feed through easier. I'm just going to slide it into that hole so it's all the way in, and you have a mask.